Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're playing King Arthur: A Legends Rise. For today's video, I wanted to do some Burning Land Gorgos. I haven't made any videos on this guy yet, besides the basics. Alright, so there's been a lot of like that one team, which you guys know, minus Ein here, right? The three people, I've seen a few content creators post videos using Anguish, Merlin, and Isolde, but I wanted to do a little bit different. I wanted to show a couple options for Gorgos 8 that are reliable. To be honest, I don't know what it was exactly, but I did Gorgos 8 with a fast Merlin and good accuracy on my Anguish and Merlin. I think it was good accuracy. Oh god, was it bad after all? I don't know now. Crap. I just realized in my penvid video I didn't show the gear stats. But none of the gear was crazy, as you could see in that video at last. Oh god, it's fine. But what's really good enough for accuracy? I think that's the hard part, honestly, at the end of the day. And maybe why some of these things are not as consistent. But what if you have some other heroes? What if you did pull her? I mean, I only have one copy. It's not like it's a crazy chance that you have one copy of a random legendary. So why not? Let's go ahead and play. Make this a little more consistent. All right, let's do that. So I need to give myself some energy first. Oh god. I'm going to show a couple teams. This is going to be my first team to show. Unless the next thing I'm trying doesn't succeed, which I will say afterward if that's the case. But what if you do have her? Does throwing her in help make this more consistent? Let's find out. So we're going to go prioritize attacking the boss. So let's go ahead here and I'll show you my presets. So she's just really good support. She brings a lot to the table. Just as a, support hero. She cleanses dots as well. So if you don't have Merlin, that's okay. She's a good help. This is what I'm using. This is Isolde only using her basic skill. Merlin using his second skill for the frozen remains and being fast. And Anguish using his main ultimate, his third skill. And Ain using whatever she can. So she has a chance to remove a dot or debuff from allies, 100% chance, sorry. And she grants an attack increase. She also has an ultimate here, gains... actually, you know what? Grants all allies dot immunity for 1 turn as well. So you don't need Ain and Merlin, ideally, but I feel like having them just helps you not have to worry about speed tuning things perfectly, letting it get a little bit messy. It's okay. It can get a little bit messy, and having someone like her with such good support to deal with the damage over time helps make it super consistent and reliable. That's like, we just want it to be reliable. So this is a really fast run for Gorgos 8. I might be able to do 9 with the same team, honestly. I just haven't tried yet. But I wanted to start here with 8, because I haven't done any videos on Gorgos yet besides the super basics. So I wanted to try to show a couple of options. So you could see when you have more than 3 people, the frozen remains with Merlin isn't good because he only puts the damage over time immunity on 3 people because of that skill. When you're attacked, you get a dot immunity, right? Sorry, not debuff immunity, dot immunity. But we have Ein over here who just handles it, right? She's so good. Although I think she's cleansing when there's nothing to cleanse, which kind of sucks. I wish the AI was better to where she wouldn't use that skill if there's nothing to take off. There you go. She just... no, she didn't. They're still there. Wrong skill, Ain. She definitely uses her ultimate when she shouldn't, or her second skill when I would sometimes prefer her to use her basic. If she doesn't have anything to remove, then why use it, right? I don't know. Anyway, but you can see, very consistent, very easy, even though it's getting messy and the burns are going on some random player or allies, whatever. There was no trouble at all. It was just all smash, smash, well, burn, burn, chill, chill in this case, with Anguish, and felt very comfortable, very reliable, right? I think that's important too, because so many times we get these fancy teams and, oh, actually Isolde did the most damage in one actual hit. That's funny, because, I mean, I guess it was just her chill. Did more than Anguish's chill? I don't know. Anyway, Anguish, yeah. Oh, he's the DPS here, lots of debuffs going up, and that's the point. But so often we do these fancy teams, and then you go to do them, and they just don't stay consistent. I don't know. I definitely have had that a lot lately, and I want something that's consistent if I'm gonna farm. You want to be able to walk away and not be like, God damn it, it failed again. So let's let's go ahead and do another team here. Pause. All right, so we're gonna bring in Lancelot instead of Merlin. Maybe you didn't pull on the rate up banner, and you happen to get a Lancelot and an Aine. Aine? Too many names. I forget how to say her name, but she's awesome. Maybe you have one copy of Lancelot like I do, and one copy of her. Again, not unrealistic to have a couple legendaries, so I want to do some teams that include a random legendary or two, because I'm not going to pretend they don't exist. And they're actually really easy to obtain in this game. Maybe too easy, if I dare say. So let's go ahead and let this one go as well. But I am going to quickly pause to set the skills. So let's go click right away onto here. So Lancelot, I had him set before to use his ultimate, which has a 60% chance to burn. His basic, though, has a 50% chance to burn and a 3-hitter. That's nice. 70% chance to stun. So we don't need stunning, right? We don't need stunning, so you don't need his second skill. So I think I will leave this, honestly. I think it's okay. Plus, maybe it'll force Ian to use her other skills a little wiser. I really don't need this, probably, honestly. I could get away without it if I have the cleanse happening at the right time, but let's just let them all go for sake of argument. And if this isn't reliable, I think what I would do is just let Lancelot only use his first basic attack just to help land extra burns. But for now, I'm going to see if we can get away with this. Letting this kind of RNG take the wheel. I'm not speed tuned perfectly to make sure that such and such skills alternate whatever with the vigor. I'm not calculating all that out and being super fancy, to be honest. I'm just not. We ain't got time for that. Sometimes we will, sure. Sometimes we can get that fancy. I'm sure people will make some calculators to put in your team. Look at the massive drops of damage over time there. It's just so good. That is so reliable. Holy cow, Lancelot's amazing. Oh yeah, because Lancelot, I talked about this in my burn video of how to beat the stage where it's called weeding in the intermediate training. So Lancelot, when it's a certain weather, he also applies this like extra damage taken. Let's see if we could see it. No, not yet anyway. Let's see if I'll see if it comes up. But can we see his passive? Yeah. Dot taken increase 1 on a single enemy for 2 turns when attacking while the weather is rain. And then he also, when using the skill 3, he turns the weather to rain. So he turns the weather to rain, and then he puts his burn, and then he also will be inflicting this buff or debuff to the enemy, and you're just going to do more damage from your burn. Just see how much dramatically bigger all those ticks were? I think Lancelot's like an MVP for this, honestly. And I'm a little bit worried about my heals, though. Without Merlin, I think I need to make a sold heal on our second skill, but hey, it looks okay right now. It's just a little bit risky, but look at how big those burns were. They were crazy, all because of that extra debuff that got to go on the target. So it ended up kind of equaling out about everyone. Well, Lancelot and Anguish both doing big damage with their damage over times, but it was that special passive of Lancelot that just made that super easy. I knew that team would work. I knew that would be a great team as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that as far as the team goes. Just a reminder, Gorgos, again, damage over time. You want to remove damage over time. And of course, people that do big damage over time damage are the Gorgos Slayers. You can absolutely use Dejeret for your comp as well, which I will do in the future too. I will try to work him into some teams. and showcase different things, especially when we get to 10 and we really start having fun, where we're at the last bit of content, but let's try different compositions, different people. I'm definitely going to work him in as well, if not before. So that's my people, but let me actually show you my people. Let's go to their gear really quickly. All right, boom, boom, come on. Okay, so Merlin I did use. He is 3-star awakened, and I do have 2 chivalry on him from getting duped. So that first team was with him, and my equipment on him is speed and accuracy. He has 66%, almost 67% accuracy, and 142 speed for Gorgos 8. And then relic-wise, I just have his typical one with no extra additions. I did start to skill him before I realized I would get like Bedivere and need to skill up him. So I do have the start of his skills, which I kind of want. He's got nice skill ups. I would love to skill up Merlin as well, honestly. But maybe that'll have to wait. All right, Anguish here. He is also a Chivalry 9. I did put a lot of these resources into him, no regrets. I have not got any skills into him yet. He is Awaken 3 and level 60. So let's take a look at his equipment. He is in Vigor and Accuracy as well to make sure he lands all those damage over times. And he does have 67% accuracy here too, just about the same as Merlin. 115 for attack speed. And he does have a couple okay artifacts down there. And the relic I was using, of course, is the Frost one because it has the 5-hitter on the ultimate skill, which is what we really want. The fire one's cool for the burns, but it's only a 2-hitter. And actually, I could use either one of them now, to be fair. I had him with the frost one for the multi-hitter because of the boar, but now I'm not even using him in my boar team for Penvid, so debatable which one you'd want to use, but I don't know. This one's working well for me. I'm just going to keep rolling with it for now. Here she is. She's only 5-star, level 50, 2-star awakenings, no chivalry, no skill ups either, of course. Equipment-wise, I have her in Vigor and Life, so as much Vigor as we can to make sure we come back to it often. And we have some really crap gear here, 3-star, 4-star, nothing crazy. And her speed is only 109, so she's a little slow. I definitely need to get that speed up, but hopefully we can get some better gear on her, and that will help that. And her relic I do have at level 30, but 4-star. She's really fun. I love this character, and she brings so much great support. I wish everything wasn't only for one turn, but it is what it is. So, last but not least, Isolde was only here for her basic attack, which was to add chill and attack a couple times. Let's see, does her passive allow a chance to, okay, whenever an ally tries to trigger when an ally recovers HP, chance to remove a dot, right? That's really cool. I wish that would have some skills in it too, but I'm not worried about it. And when using skill 2, removes a dot, but I didn't even do that. Oh, I should have put her with skill 2. That's probably going to need to be, like I said, the second one was a little bit risky with heals, because, yeah, it was a little bit messier. I didn't have the extra support of Merlin in that team, so I would probably actually use her second skill and her first skill, and then you could take advantage of her passives. But it worked pretty well. It worked. Chivalry-wise, when using skill 1, she heals the ally with the lowest HP, so this is how she's still healing. So keep this in mind. If you see people using Isolde as the healer, and they're only using her basic attack as the healer, like in that other team comp, you need the Chivalry 1 on her, or she's not a healer with her basic skill, right? She's not. She is just a damage dealer applying chill, a debuffer. I don't have any skills on her quite yet. I have a plan to do that maybe on K because I use her so much, but we'll see. I might actually start skilling up my healers instead of K because I'm working on Bedivere. Equipment wise, I have her in Vigor and Life as well. She does need HP as the focus. She's 115 speed, although I could use some, I have no accuracy on her. 7%. So was she even landing those chills? I have no idea. And her relic is level 20, but I almost forgot. Lancelot, he is here, level 50, 2-star. Again, I love his skills here. making that really dramatic. And by the way, yes, I actually did it again after. And you definitely want to turn Isolde's second skill on. And do one in second skill, first priority, basic attack, second priority, and don't use her third skill was more reliable, by the way. Just a quick note. And again, Vigor is on him. Vigor, and I put crit, but like, I just tried to get enough accuracy and whatever, but I ended up changing out pieces I keep stealing from him. And I only have 14% accuracy, yet that still worked. Poor Lancelot, I keep stealing his gear for other people that I'm testing. That somehow still worked though. Oh my god, I can't wait to get the belts. I need to go make more belts. I need to go get 5-7 done of campaign so I have options. But yeah, even with that crap accuracy, still did a really good job and kicking with a level 10 weapon. Nothing crazy, no extra advancements on him. Chivalry 0. Only 2 awakenings. And yeah, 5-star again. So nice little team. Alright guys, there's another video showcasing what I'm using for Gorgos. Right now, I will try to push to 9 and beyond soon. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.